This video is being uploaded with NOMAD internet. Welcome back to Thunder Rooster. My name is Ron, and today we are continuing on with the Gear Masters series with The Warning. Today we have Dani. She is the guitarist, and I'm assuming the main vocalist of The Warning. I've only reacted to, I think, 4 videos of theirs so far. But since my wife's not able to join me in recording today, I figured it would be more my wheelhouse to take this on myself. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm interested to see how all the things go together, because I just did their bass player, and you know, she had a gorgeous bass. It just looked amazing. And it's really cool kind of getting some of that personality through and actually seeing that without being able to, you know, dive into the documentaries, because there's going to be songs in the documentaries that, you know, we haven't reacted to yet, and I don't want to spoil that at all. So I did, however, thanks to some great commenters there, I have a list of songs that I can react to first that are in those documentaries. So might be able to do those sooner than we expected. But anyhow, let's get into this. Let's see what kind of gear she uses. And pretty sure she's got a lot of, I don't want to say a lot. I don't know how many PRS guitars she got, but I did notice she plays PRS. I might be wrong on that now that I think about it. So much going on. All right, let's get to it. Skirt.
Hey everybody, I'm Dani from The Warning. I'm the guitar player and singer of the band. We're super excited to be headed out on tour, promoting our newest single, which is called More. Go ahead and listen to it. And today, I'm gonna be taking you through one of my guitars. Well, a lot of them. But first, this amazing PRS guitar. She's my baby. This is a Custom 2408 guitar. She was my first PRS guitar, and I completely fell in love with her during the pandemic. I was kind of like in this like dating sense in guitars. I was really trying to find out where I was the most comfortable, and I found it right here.
We've all been there, guitarists. We have to date instruments to find out if it's the one.
With this beautiful baby. I take her everywhere. She's been with me through a lot of tours. And this is like my main go-to guitar, which is super cool because if you see here, we have, this is like the cool thing about the Custom 2408. We have the split coils, which you can have different combinations of pickups between all the different settings. We have this double switch here.
Okay, so we got coil splits, and then I'm assuming the other switch is a kill switch where you can cut off the instrument if you want. So we got volume knob, tone knob, and then you've got yours. It looks like a 3-way selector.
And I did a little bit of modification. This is really new, but look at this. If I click on this switch, we get some LED lights in here for when everything goes dark. I will not lose my way. It's just very, very cool. You know, even though we're a super rock and roll band, most of my, the tunings of the songs are in E standard. I usually go all the way in tone, all the way in volume, because I'm the only guitar on stage, so I want to be as loud and as clear as possible. Also with the bridge pickups. And here, I really like to use both my humbuckers to like the most I can, right? I have some parts with cleans that I will go up here, but usually I just leave it like that. I like to play that with that more around in the studio, but for live purposes, that's usually where I just like go all out. For the strings, I use 1046. These are the Ladio strings, NYXL. And yeah, they're thinner strings because I have a tiny hand, but it's all good. They rock just as hard. So yeah, those are the strings that I use. So I really hope I don't cry when I tell you the story about this guitar. So this is the Gibson Explorer that was gifted to me last year by one of my idols, Lizzy Hale. It's an incredible story because I was waiting for a guitar change from my guitar tech mid-show, and then I realized that he comes to take my guitar but he doesn't give me anything back, and I was just like, oh my god, what's happening? And then before I knew it, Lizzy Hale comes running on stage with this guitar and just like hands it to me. I was like, you're kidding.
Oh man, I wonder what her response was, because you know, when you're doing a show or just doing anything, when you're on the spot like that, when things don't go the way they're supposed to, you do got to keep your composure together, but you know, some swear words will come out in the process. She's like, what the hell are you doing? Give my guitar. And then that happens. Yeah. What a great story.
I thought she was lending me one of her guitars because it looks like really similar, but then after the show I was just like, I couldn't believe it, and she told me like, that is for you, and it was specifically made with the things that you like, your strings, this pickups, which yes, I love. And honestly, I still can't believe it. I take it everywhere with me because one of the things that she says, like, it's for you, please rock as hard as you can with it, and that's what I plan to do. I use this guitar very much the same as I use my PRS guitar. The only difference in this is that I had to like get used to the size of it. The first day I played it, I already nicked it. Oh my god, it has some battle scars. I'm not used to the dimensions, but I love it. All right. This one has a very similar story to the Explorer, which is crazy to think about. I just got this last month from the one and only Matt Bellamy from Muse. They have been my idols since I could remember.
Jeez, man. I want to get gifted guitars like this. Holy crap.
And we were talking about guitars, and at one point he just goes like, what's your favorite color? And I was just like, I panicked, I just said yellow. I was just like, but what kind of yellow? And it's like mustard yellow. Before I knew it, I have a one-of-a-kind Manson mustard yellow guitar. It's the only one that exists in this color. But the model is an Onyx 6 because of the 6 strings. It's fairly new in the Manson world. I'm just trying it out. I'm testing it out live to see what are the songs, what are the tunings that I can use on it, and overall I'm still getting used to it, but it's gonna be my new best friend. I know it. We're gonna have great times together. And I also love the inverted headstock here. It's just like, ooh, nice.
Never heard of that guitar.
Overall, really love this guitar, and I can't wait to play it more. This is the pick that I use. It's a big stubby from Dunlop, and it's very funny. This is usually a jazz pickup, but I love how the grip feels on it, and honestly, this was made for me. Even though the sound could be a little bit harder with other picks.
Okay, so I will cut in real quick here, because if you're a guitar player and you've been for, you know, a little bit, I think I'm bringing this whole time frame up because like I had that pick at one point, just because it's one of those things is like you experiment with different picks because you don't know which one's going to be for you. And I did have that, and the only use I ever got out of it was playing on a bass, and then that didn't last very long. I did not like those picks whatsoever. So I'm surprised that she uses such a big pick on such tiny strings. I mean, they're pretty high gauge. I think she says there were 9 or higher, maybe. But I don't know. Just interesting to me.
I really like this one because I feel like at the end of the day, the more comfortable you are with what you're playing, the better. So,
I cannot.
Welcome to my battle station. This is a Kemper Profiler pedal board, which I control every single song that I have on here. I have all the different titles of all of our songs. Oh, let me find our new single. Wait. There it is. More. What I love about this, it doesn't sound digital at all. I've had different types of pedal boards throughout the years, but I love the Kemper because it's very organic sounding.
I will tell everybody right now, the reason why it doesn't sound like it's a digital guitar amp is because of the impulse responses, the IRs. They're getting better with that now. I watched a video recently where Fractal, the third generation, Fractal 3 are starting to have better responses on there. Or, yeah, it was that, but there's also another point. It's all about recording at home, so I'll just nix that. But um, I'm seeing a lot more guitarists using these kind of things now instead of just having an actual tube amp they use. I'm curious if she still has a tube amp to run the DI through, essentially.
I'm not gonna lie, to build this beauty took me a while. The cool thing about the amps and cabinets that I'm using is that they have been profiled, and those are David Bendit's amplifiers and the ones that we used to record our latest album because he was our producer. And I love that I can use the exact sound that I had for the recording and give it new life for the live version. So that is absolutely amazing to me. I usually have 4 different settings. We have the clean one, I go to my main one, and my main one are the chunky ones. That are the things I use to do my palm mute, so they're a little less behind in gain so that they don't feedback a lot. Then I have like my big sound, which usually I add a harmonizer to it, which I'm only the only guitar on stage, so I like to have a low octave as well, so I can just kind of grow super big, and that's my whammy one. I usually have a bridge one, which has a little bit more delay and reverb on it, so that it kind of like breathes a little bit more, and that's usually all that I do in basically each song. I actually have some songs that I love to play with the expression pedal and just going an octave higher. So I would just like play a note and go, and in solos, that's really, really cool. I don't use a lot.
I just play her do that again.
And in solos, that's really, really cool. I don't use a lot of whammy in general for solos. It's just not my thing. But here is where I use it. I do not have a guitar plugged in. I'm just realizing that, so I can't show you. But in this one, I use the expression pedal a lot for that. Since I'm already using an amp over here, I do not find the necessity of having one here, but I love to hear my amp on stage. I love to feel the sound of the guitar, so I usually go through this pedal baby, which is just a preamp, into the cab so I can have my sound here, and the pedal board goes straight into the front of house console and just blast it out through the PA. Thank you for watching, everybody. You can watch our content on The Warning Rock Band on Instagram, we're The Warning on Facebook, and everywhere else. So thank you so much, and keep on rocking.
All right, so the thing that I love about watching these so far is you're really getting their personalities down. They seem like such down-to-earth, sweet personalities, and, you know, they know their stuff. And, geez, I mean, wonder how many more guitars she's going to be gifted for that. I mean, Muse, Lizzy Hale. Dang. That's pretty awesome, though. She deserves that kind of stuff, though. So, all right. Join me back for the next one where we hit the last member of The Warning and we do the drums. So like, comment, and subscribe, and consider checking out our merch store at thunderrooster.com/store. We'll see you in the next one.